Welcome back to the Xuan character review, Phase 4. So we have the protagonists of the story. Then we had all the roles filled. Then we had great representation of a diversity of martial arts. What can we go next? What happens is that the roster expands with very unorthodox fighters and personalities. Sorcerers, swordsmen, interdimensional travelers, fighters you never expected to arrive to the game. This is the Outer Realm. And its first character is CoolB. From Shizumaru from Samurai Shodown 3 to Chris and Bao from The King of Fighters, SNK has the custom of including little boys on their games. And as the homage Xuan Wang is, you would expect a tiny fighter to join to the arena. CoolB is a pretty special character because of his weird abilities. The actual reason is that he comes from another Tencent game, called QQ Tank. There is, you guessed, basically a Bomberman clone. According to his story, this will be technically a crossover because CoolB is originally from QQ Tank, but he was sucked into a dimensional portal and ended up in the Xuan tournament. As little as his story makes sense, we have the design. CoolB's main color is red-orange, I don't know, which his hair and most of his clothes are, combined with white. He actually reminds me much of Jan, but I think CoolB's clothes and accessories are a little brighter. So just like Jan, the design comes out working just right. He wears loose clothes, short pants, a white shirt and a jacket, kitty shoes without socks and gauntlets. And he wears a silver ring on one finger for some reason. I particularly like how the combination between short pants and loose puffy sleeves on his jacket play out. Like it kind of helps to balance that thing out. This boy is always accompanied by the mascot of the QQ Tank game, a sort of bear head, wearing a mechanical helmet in this case, and he has the ability to create and control bright orange sugar bubbles. Seriously, for the sake of being a dimensional traveler, they gave CoolB's enough attractive elements to prove it, including the ability to run in air, stop time, generate weird energies, summon toys from another dimensions, and much more. His gameplay is easily the most intricate of the whole game, as you have to balance these very slow to explode sugar bubbles with cancels, juggles, kicking them to change in place, and other things. It's a very welcome addition for those who prefer mastering complex characters that can be devastating when you learn how to use them. On the other hand, he is shorter than any of the other fighters, so he is able to evade many attacks and be really elusive and hard to deal with. His visual effects consist in some sort of orange energy. With the one he creates darts, whirls of wind, and several other bright effects, as well as yellow sugar bubbles and giant flans that trap the opponent. Got to say, the effects are fairly weird but very special for this character, and they fit him just right. He is a kid from another dimension, so I guess it's logic he will have powers out of this world. CoolB's personality is not much of a special, but he is a mildly energetic kid with a sharp wit. Like every kid, he exhibits some sort of a boastful and cheerful personality, especially after winning. In this case, the biggest problem I have with him is the eyes. I mean, in-game, these things are huge. You could even notice in the first artwork. That just makes him to look very awkward. And I've known that there are people freaked out by his appearance, including his infamous victory dance. I'm actually not that against the character design, but in my opinion the eyes definitely needs to be fixed. CoolB has also shown scientific prowess, as these pure robots are supposedly created and operated by him. So he's more like a kid genius, similar to Carl Clover from BlazBlue. And as you may guess, it's hard to empathize with this little booger, but I guess troll players will have them as a favorite. CoolB also has an alternative costume, a very sassy one based on Conan Edogawa from the Case Closet manga. And I have to say, while I don't dislike this design that much, in game it looks completely atrocious. Just look at the size of those glasses. I hate that stupid bow tie and the institute uniform as a whole. So to the hell with this outfit. And well, that's what I have to say about CoolB. He is not deeply intertwined in the story or anything, just one character more. Even if he is a Bomberman ripoff, his gameplay is innovative enough to be a more than worthy entrance, and with all respect to CoolB users, it's so damn irritating to fight a CoolB expert. Although his model seriously needs to be altered, as a design he is not bad. At least he is not Bridget. See you next time for another review.
KO. Winner.